Oh, yeah.
The violence in Osh in June brought hidden consequences. While shops were closed or on fire, farmers like Kodirjan were unable to buy pesticide.
Spiders, tiny spiders. We could not find, you see, a poisonous chemical on time, and then it was a lesser yield we raised than the other years, yeah.
Luckily, Kodirjan's surviving melons are fetching good prices. But it's harder to get the produce to market. Osh's largest fruit and vegetable emporium is still closed. Trade goes on elsewhere, but items cost more. The conflict exacerbated existing problems. Global food prices were already high, and the economy here had long been struggling.
The violence in June massively disrupted trade networks. Fuel prices and food prices have been on the rise, and if that trend continues, aid agencies warn the poorest households could really struggle in the coming months.
Now, more than 500,000 people in southern Kyrgyzstan lack sufficient access to nutritious food. The most vulnerable are receiving short-term aid, but there's a long-term list of needs as well.
Although the level of food insecurity in Kyrgyzstan is relatively high, it doesn't mean that we need to address that food security only through food aid or handouts. It's also about focusing on livelihood support, development of agriculture, making sure that people receive pensions, etc.
That includes rebuilding ethnic Uzbek neighborhoods and businesses, and creating jobs. And with the international aid organizations now playing a big role in Osh, there are new employment opportunities. But help is also much needed further afield. Not far from Osh, ethnic Kyrgyz regions like Alai suffer from chronic unemployment and poverty. Many of those who did the looting in June came from here. Resentment and deprivation helped drive this conflict. It may take an economic miracle to straighten the problem out. Robin Forestier Walker, Al Jazeera, Southern Kyrgyzstan.